So, you have started your journey on Dungeon Quest, but the problem is, you realize that you have to be alone. What up, guys? It's your boy Snow, and we are back again for another brand new Dungeon Quest video. And today, I'm going to give you some tips on how to be a successful solo player here on Dungeon Quest. I have planned to release this video a month ago, but the problem was I was so busy with our Nobito series, and yeah, that's the reason why. But now that I have some free time, and by the way, if you are a solo player, stand proud and give me some hashtag solo down in the comment section below. But well, let's now jump into it. Dungeon Quest is a fun game to play with friends, and if you are one of those Snow Squad who watched the entire journey of our Nobito squad, I am sure that you would 100% agree with this. Unfortunately, that is not the reality. Dungeon Quest has been up the charts for quite some time, and if you had just started playing the game, well, you're already late, and you will most probably find yourself having a hard time finding some players on your level to play with you. That would lead us to our very first and most important tip: having the right mindset. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything here, but expect that things will be rough when you are running solo. This is the reason why I'm always encouraging everyone to try your best to look for some friends to play the game with you, but since this is a solo tip video, I'm just gonna assume that you have already given up trying that. Anyway, having the right mindset is really important for you to have the toughness that you need, and of course the patience, because everything would be slower if you were trying to beat the game solo. This is a vital thing because you have to have the will to succeed for you to be ready to all the hiccups that you would experience in the game. Soloing might be boring, but trust me guys, along your journey, you would realize that you are actually getting better day by day and probably can even be better skill-wise compared to those higher levels. A bit of a good news, by the way, to all those who are just planning to start playing the game, older dungeons has been nerfed already for you to cope up, which would help you a lot on your journey to the top. Now that you have the right mindset for your whole journey, let's now go to work. The second tip that I have for you is to know how to calculate potentials. Potentials or pots, that is something that you would always see or probably hear in the game. That is not a rocket science, so don't be scared to learn this. For you to calculate an item's potential, all you need to do is to multiply the upgrade number by 10, then add its base stat. This is an important thing to know because soloing means you are only relying on your own strength. Upgrading your gears is your only way to be more powerful, but the problem is your gold would not be that much. If you know how to calculate each item's potential, you can most likely answer one of the most common beginner questions.
Should I upgrade this?
Keep in mind guys that on Dungeon Quest, rarity does matter, but rarity does not always mean that it is better. A color green item can be better than a blue one, but a purple can also sometimes be only as good as a green one. In Dungeon Quest, it is all about the numbers, and knowing how to deal with them can help you spend your gold wisely. The better you handle your gold, the faster you would progress. Now that you know how to get the potential of your item and how to spend your gold wisely, the next step would be about knowing your limits. Isn't it discouraging to see yourself dying over and over again on the new dungeon that you had just reached? I mean, that feels sucks, I know, and sometimes you can't do anything but to feel helpless. You can't even damage those mobs, right? I know that feeling guys, however, knowing your limits lets you control yourself and be more efficient whenever you're playing the game. Instead of constantly dying on the new dungeon, why not just do the previous dungeon until you maxed your stuff out? On this way, you will be spending your time not only getting some EXP but also getting gold. This would also help you loosen yourself a bit and avoid those moments that are really frustrating for not being able to do a thing on your new highest dungeon. Having this knowledge would help you decide whether you are just lacking of upgrades or you just probably really need better stuff to beat the map. You would surely know this based on your experience, so just let those deaths teach you the right way. Oh, and by the way, guys, keep in mind that you should also not always push yourself to always do hardcore. Sometimes doing the dungeon non-hardcore would even help you better because getting one loot is better than none. For the next one, that's gonna be your daily friend, your daily reward. Using and getting your daily reward wisely is a must for a solo grinder. Daily reward can save you on those moments when you feel like you are stuck on a certain map. Since you can only claim your reward almost once a day, claiming it wisely would be a game changer. Let's say you're about to level up today, obviously it would be wiser for you just to level up first before claiming your daily. This would let you get some new items instantly and would definitely help you to start on your new map. Daily reward is also a good source of free gold, so feel free to always claim it as much as possible for an additional push on your grind. Now that you already know those, let's now talk about those things that you don't know. For the last and final tip, guys, that's gonna be, well, the game's wiki. Dungeon Quest Wiki, guys, is one of the most complete wiki of all the games that I played on Roblox. One big important info that you can get from the wiki is the hierarchy of the items. Knowing the potential is important, as I've mentioned earlier, but knowing which item is good, better, or best would make your decision more accurate. Upgrading a purple worst weapon on a new dungeon would just be a waste of time and also gold, because you will realize soon that the gray best weapon that you just got is already a bit better compared to it without any upgrades. This is a very common beginner's mistake that I've seen so many times, and come on, Wiki's there for a reason. The time that you would spend checking if the item that you got is worth upgrading would be so much faster than the time that you spent grinding for your precious gold. Time is gold, as they say. Anyway, those are the most important things that you need to know if you are running solo here on Dungeon Quest. I hope that these tips would help you all, but of course, your success would still depend on yourself. Patience and also your will to succeed is your key to be a successful solo grinder. I do not want to end this video without saying this, but I just wanted to let you know, guys, it doesn't matter how level you are right now. If you are grinding solo, you got my respect. I was also a solo player before, and I know it isn't easy, but I guarantee you guys that it is not impossible. Anyway, that's gonna be it for this video. If you enjoy watching this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys again on the next one. Stay cold. Peace out.